Welcome back, Snoop Troop. It is your boy Lecarson, and I am here with my main man.
Tay money, baby. Tay. No, I'm just playing this Tay.
Y'all, this Lavonti. If you ever watch my lives or if you ever watch any of our videos, whether me, Dal, me, and Rob, we always talk about Lavonti, and this is the man, the myth, the legend right here. Y'all, we all been rocking since high school. Well, we met Dalvin in later years, but y'all, we all been rocking. His name is Lavonti. First Lavonti I ever met. He told me he wasn't gonna be nervous today, so y'all let him know how he, does for today. But let's go ahead. It's your first month thing. You nervous?
No, not really, man.
All right, let's go ahead and get a friggity prayer, thumb easy, and get to grubbing because I know both of us ate to eat all day. Thank you, Lord, for this food I'm about to receive. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Oh, there is one thing. We gotta grab a thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a lot of times, like, when I do videos with people who I know I'm gonna have a good time.
All right, bro.
I just make, yeah, we're recording. I like halfway like through the mukbang, we like end up laughing or something like that, and I'm like, I try to make that my thumbnail, but so y'all didn't know. My old intro song, but my outro song, I had the same intro and outro song as actually his older brother rapped on. People was like, that's Drake.
No, that's big brother. That's Sherrod Pez on the track, man. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
I had told him, like, you had did that. And I was like, bro, is it okay if you use your...
I don't know, my camera just shut off randomly, but his, let's go in a little more. Actually, you know what? This actually might be good. I can't tell though. Y'all, this is actually the first time I have like my home studio set up. So I hope it's good. But I don't want to have to zoom in and then like my arm be cut off and stuff like that. But your brother was my intro and outro song. And what'd you say after that?
Oh no, so I told him like my guy was trying to use your song and he was just wondering if it would be a problem due to copyright. And he was like, man, I don't care about that. That's cool. And so when last week I showed him one of your videos and he was using your outro and he was just like, oh, that's what's up, man. He's like, he rock with my stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he rock with it. That's what's up.
Oh yeah, because every time I listen to his music, I'll be hearing something new.
Yeah.
He's so underrated, and I just don't get it, like why he haven't.
Well, he did get signed to his guy Business Boy in LA. He got signed over the summer, so he's still, like, the song I was just playing while we was in the car.
Yeah, I was like, you sound like Pizzle.
Yeah, so that's one of his new singles and stuff on Apple Music or whatever, so if y'all ever want to check him out, Sherrod Sloan's, I'm on one, it's the song, but he's a pretty good rapper. He mostly, like, what would you say, like, J. Cole-ish. I wouldn't even say J. Cole-ish because I think he make pretty good, like, I mean, I'm not saying J. Cole don't make good music, but yeah. My brother can make, like, club music.
He a mix between J. Cole and 4-2 Doug. that's a wild
yeah. That's a mixture, bro. Like that's a decent mixture, bro. Like,
but no,
that's them. They're like all around, bro. We give them a lot of credit for that.
No, but he I just actually forgot what I was about to say, but he he makes real good music, and the song OC. The song, my outro is OC by, was he Pizzle or Sherrod Songs back then? Because he changed his name.
I think, yeah, he's Sherrod Songs. Yeah.
OC?
Yeah, on OC.
OC, it's OC / something else by Sherrod Songs.
Yeah.
If you want to know my outro, which used to be my intro too.
That's Big Broski, coming straight from the mill, MKE, champions. Did you tell him how much you was hating on the Bucks? Hating on my team for no reason.
I wasn't hating on the Bucks. I was hating on you.
No, you're hating on the Bucks for no reason, and you're from Wisconsin. And
first of all,
well, look, you're from Wisconsin, bro. You're from Wisconsin, bro.
Nah, if you let them tell it, I'm from Milwaukee.
He won't even come visit me in Milwaukee.
I was on my live because they killing out there. Nope.
You good when you with me? This is my city.
I
got the keys.
I go to Potawatomi.
They killing that bottom. But a lot of people don't think like it's a lot of black people from Milwaukee. You haven't heard of Lakia, have you? Mm-hmm. Lakia?
Yeah, I have actually.
So Lakia is
she just signed to
QC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's from like Milwaukee and she's like really from Milwaukee, but she moved to like I think it was Atlanta, and she got signed by QC, and that's who like signed the Migos and what you gonna call it or whatever. So she had
Migos is QC, ain't they?
Yeah, they the first.
I thought they were QC, like that's their label.
No, they QC. Oh, so no, it's not their label. It's dang, what's doing P? But it's P. P is the guy who owned it.
Oh, P did it.
No, it's a dude from Atlanta named P. Big nose, but he real funny. But he owned QC or whatever. So she had a Breakfast Club interview, right? Mm-hmm. And they was just like, "Oh, how is it to get out of Milwaukee? Like, make it from Milwaukee?" And she was just saying how hard it is and how people don't think it's a lot of black people in Milwaukee. And Charlamagne was like, which was interesting because Charlamagne said, Milwaukee was one of the first stations that actually, let them put the Breakfast Club in on the radio. So we was actually the first city that was putting on for the Breakfast Club or whatever. Oh. Like that. But yeah, it's a lot of people don't think there's black folks in Milwaukee. But actuality, it's like Milwaukee is like one of the most predominantly black cities in America. Like right up there, like with Compton and all of that. So like
Detroit.
If you come to Milwaukee, you're gonna see all black folks except for like if you go downtown. You still gonna see black people wherever you go in Milwaukee. But if you go downtown, it's more of a diverse area. And then if you go on the outskirts, the suburbs, Brookfield, stuff like that, West Dallas. But no, I'm from the inner city though. I'm I'm in the trenches.
The craziest thing that you say that because I went to Toledo, and then
that's why you think you're from Cleveland.
No. I was born in Cleveland. But then one of my guys, Jovan.
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to him lately? Because you always...
No, because Jovan hit me up because he's doing his real estate stuff, and he was asking me how to, he want to start like a YouTube channel. I said, come collab with me, and I'm like, you show me them real estate ropes? Mm-hmm. I'll show you these YouTube ropes. And all like, So I was actually... I actually talked to him the other day to do a, go to Vegas, and I was like, where you trying? I said, you gonna come to Appleton or you want me to go to Cleveland? He was like, he said, I got money now, I'm going wherever. All right, Jovan, he holler. No, the craziest thing about Jovan is when we went to Toledo, he said, this is my first time leaving Cleveland. I said, you ain't go on a field trip or nothing? He said, I've never left Cleveland.
No.
I said, what? But the reason I say that is I went over to his house because he lived in Cleveland, and then when I moved in with my mom, at 19 or whatever, and I went to kick it with him, and they was like, "Where you from? Wisconsin? Or what college you go to?" I was going to UW Milwaukee at the time. What college you go to? I said UW Milwaukee. He was like, Milwaukee? They got black people out there? His dad said that. So it's funny that you say that because I'm like, what? I'm like, Milwaukee is mainly black.
Yeah, man. People be so surprised, and then when they get there, they be like, oh, man. This So when we went out to LA, right? Mm-hmm. When we go see, when you had your marathon, that was your marathon, right? Mm-hmm. So Rob was already living in LA. He had a marathon, so I was just I was working. I had got off of work. Cause I was I was traveling for work. And when they laid me off of work, I was like, man, I might come out to LA, kick it with y'all or whatever. So I goes out to LA with Snoop and Rob and them. And once we get out there, I wanted to go see Nipsey Hussle mural, right? And Snoop and them was too tired from the marathon, so they didn't go. But when we went out there, it was his mural was on Slauson and Crenshaw. Mm-hmm. So me and Lily went out there, And,
Lily is my cousin Kalisa. For y'all,
yeah.
and I've talked about her before, but
yeah, I love Lily. That's like family to me too. I love Lily. Lily, I love you, baby. But so me and Lily go. So before we went, do you remember how y'all was acting about going out there?
I don't want to go.
Well, okay, I guess I don't know, but somebody was like, "No, I'm not going on." Slauson?
Why you use his voice?
Who voice is that? Who voice? Hey, you should have watched Kanye Drink Champs, because every time he name dropped, they like did it like he name dropped, boom, we did it like every time he name dropped somebody, they was counting it and it was popping up on the screen as he was name dropping. But anyway, so they was making it a big deal about, it's the hood or whatever. So once we had got on the train, then from the train we got on the bus, and then when we got off the bus, we was there. But I was nervous before we got off the bus, because I was like, I asked the lady, I was like, is it safe? I'm like, where are we exactly? She said, baby, you in South Central LA. I was like, oh Lord. So I made sure I ain't have no blue or no red or no green or no, I don't know what's going on there in LA. But when we got off the bus, and this was supposed to be like the hood, like this is supposed to like, I think that the lady said like Watts was like down the street from where Nip Memorial and his store was. But when we got off the bus there, I mean, it's the hood, but it's so beautiful. Like, I'm like, man, this they hood. If they come to Milwaukee, they'll think we a third world country. There's palm trees everywhere. So we go take the pictures. And I told the guy basically what I told you. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, it look beautiful out here, but it can get ugly real quick. He was like, matter of fact, y'all should get back to where y'all supposed to be before it get dark. I'm like, oh yeah, Uber. For real.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like Uber was like, no, we ain't going over there. Sorry. No, but I feel like that area, they probably respect Nipsey a lot. Like, I wonder how any hood, like if somebody died, like you go to their hood and pay respects. Like,
yeah.
I was thinking the other day, like people trying to be tourists and go to O Block?
I was just gonna say that because when you was saying that you wanted to go to Chicago, I was like, I'll go with you, but I'm definitely going to see King Von mural, on O Block. I'm definitely going. Because you got to think, it's a mural, bro, so people gonna come see it, bro. Like King Von died like almost on like some Biggie or Tupac type stuff, like right before that. You don't think so?
Well, he's not on that level.
He is on that level.
No, they're getting Tupac?
No, he's not. Don't get my words misconstrued. But when he died, his impact was like how the impact of Tupac and Biggie died for our generation.
For people in Chicago.
No, not just for people in Chicago. People all over.
I felt like there was more of an impact when Juice WRLD died than King Von.
Well, you could probably say that, but Juice WRLD had more of a suburban, following. So,
I felt like you just came at me a little bit.
No, I love Juice WRLD, but he had more people following him from, suburban areas. So when he died, he was, goated, for sure. But when King Von died, I don't know, maybe it was because I was, in the inner city or whatever, but social media was going up. And at this time, I didn't even expect people to know who King Von was like that. Because I followed the Chicago drill scene. Yeah. So I know, a lot about that. Yeah, because a lot of people from Milwaukee, pretty much want to be Chicago, so I can get why you... Shots fired on what? I can get why you want. No one in Milwaukee is trying to be like Chicago. In fact, our music even sound more it's comparable to Detroit. It sounds, and I wonder. Or Oakland too. Detroit, and I've seen people say something like Milwaukee trying to be Detroit. I feel like Milwaukee trying to be themselves. Yeah, it just randomly that they sound the same. Because there was a dude on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, this go hard, and then I'll show you the video after this, and I'm like, oh, he got to be from Milwaukee. He's from Detroit. They sound the same. They use the same lingo. Besides, Milwaukee use different lingo, but when they rapping, they rap with the same I don't know.
they sound the same.
Yeah, it's definitely the same.
But I've always loved the Milwaukee and Detroit sound.
Yeah. Now, I don't know why it's like that, because it seemed like we would be more closer to, like, sounding like Chicago or something like that, because Chicago only, like, 50 minutes to an hour away. 2 hours, depending on traffic. But I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. But it's a lot of people who say that, like, we try to steal the Detroit style, and I don't even think it's like that, because we've been had our own. Before even Detroit started, I even knew a real Detroit artist like that. I always hear him.
Right, because all Detroit artists,
like Lil Chicken and all of them, since like 2016, been on that.
Because all Detroit rappers are Eminem and Big Sean, and they don't sound like the Detroit sound. T Grizzly don't even really sound like the street.
You don't think so? T Glizzy?
T Grizzly?
He definitely sound like Detroit, Milwaukee. Maybe it is something about
maybe not as maybe he do. I wouldn't mistake him for a Milwaukee rapper though.
No, because he's a spitter though. There's a lot of but he still used the same. Who I would say that wouldn't sound like typical Detroit / Milwaukee record, Sada Baby. I don't think he do. He got his own style for sure to me.
He's low-key weird.
Why?
I don't know.
He remind me of just a gangster dude that just have too much fun like this.
Too much fun, yeah.
Like, I feel like that's how I'd be if I was like rich and
we done had way too much fun sometimes.
Man, all of the stories, man. So, but
what you? Oh, I thought
it's too many stories.
I was about to tell a story.
Man, it's too many stories. How long we been on?
Snoop Trip ain't ready for that. We since probably like 16, over 10 years.
Well, I was probably like 15. Because y'all used to always give me a hard time about being Young Tay. And like, Young Tay, he too young to be kicking on with us. I'm like, bro.
How old are you now?
28.
Oh, I'm 29. I think it's just the way the high school.
You're 30.
Oh yeah. It's funny because I used to say that anybody older than me in my 20s, I call them 30. So it's just karma hitting me back. But
I'm the youngster out of everybody.
The irony is, this is the first Lavonti I ever met, and I think people kept trying to get us to meet, but I was always busy or always doing little Snoop stuff, you know.
No, that's not true. That's not what happened.
What happened?
So
I thought that's what you told me.
No.
You said because we didn't meet for a minute.
Yeah,
you knew Howard and them for.
Yeah, but it was always through the grapevine. Like, people was telling you about me, and
I ain't never heard of you, boy.
Okay, well, people was telling me about you. My bad.
No, you're good.
People was telling me about you, like Albert, Trayvon, and all of them. Like, man, my brother Snoop named Lavonti too. He woo. And so I was like 15, but I didn't actually meet you until that night you got beat up.
Wait, what? What night?
When you got beat up in Oshkosh party.
I got jumped.
So we was all at Wonka House and whatever. That's when I met you. That was the first time I met you. Then you left with Katie Kaufnicker and went to a party in Oshkosh. I was with Spaghetti and Trayvon and somebody else. So we on our way to Oshkosh, and that's when we get the call somebody jumped you and beat you up. And we tried to go around looking for you. I felt like we was on Boys in the Hood. I'm like, man, I could have stayed in Milwaukee for this.
How old was I?
Man, you was like 16. You was wild, though. You was a wild boy.
16, 17.
Yeah, was super wild.
Very wild.
I heard you tried to fight like 50 dudes at one time.
I did.
He was like, it's Snoop Lion. It's Snoop.
Y'all want a piece of me? Snoop? And they was like, yeah. I was like, oh.
You slipped in your Crocs?
I was Forrest Gump.
Dog.
I was very much Forrest Gump.
That is hilarious, bro. Like,
yeah, they dogged me.
So then, that's when we first started talking. And then you played me. One time you was like, bro, just walk back to Alex's house. Because my uncle Aunt lived on Plank Road, but if you go straight down, you can get to Alex's house, but he all the way on Airport.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway to Aunt's house. He like, bro, because you was going to your pop's house. And we both going the same way.
Ooh, something happened. This Spice whooping me.
Spice on what?
These wings. You ain't touching them.
Nah, I ain't touching them wings.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Christ.
Lord help me.
But yeah, we've been rocking ever since. Because I done moved, you done moved, and so when you stayed, I think the first time I kicked it, was you there the first, or was that just James's crib? Because you had that apartment above the bar.
Yeah,
that was the first night I kicked it with Devon. We had, with Dalvin, and then we had some girls from work over, V and Taylor.
Oh, yeah. So,
I think I actually got a Snapchat with all of us, and that was the first time I kicked it with him too. It was the first time you kicked it with
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was betting
Just
Yeah.
Ah, it's funny. I got a video of him looking like this because Mike, you know how Mike be betting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he cheats.
Well, you got a video of me looking salty?
No, Dalvin lost to Mike, and he's like, Mike scraped him, and Dalvin in the back, literally like this. It almost looked like it's not staged, but he literally in the back seat like this.
I saw T. Mike did me like that one time, and I was like, after he beat me, he gave me a ride home, and I was looking salty. And Mike, I'm like, dog, this is why Mike the coolest cat in the world. But it pissed me off. He was like, we walk into his car, I'm looking sad. He was like, bro, you need to hold like 100. I don't want to hold nothing.
He took all your money.
He took all my money. Asked me, do I need to hold something? I was mad. I'm like, yeah, I do need like
I can loan you 20 back.
Yeah. And Mike was serious. I was so bad. I didn't want the money. I'm like, bro, forget you.
I don't need it. No, I want to bet if I needed it.
I'm like, bro, no, bro. But Dalvin had got me like that though too.
Did it?
Yeah. See, when you and him weren't talking, me and Dalvin had Dalvin picked me up from my house and went to his crib. I don't even know if you remember this or not. And we was playing betting in 2K. We was betting like $20 a game, and Dalvin like beat me like 6 games in a row. I was so salty. So you know how we gamble. We gonna give up. we gonna gamble until everything gone, boy.
Dig that hole.
digging that hole. So I was like, man, keep playing. So we played about 13 games. I ended up getting even back on him. He was like, man, so what you about to do? Because I'm pretty much about to drop you off. Because he ain't want to play no more, but he knew he was like, man, I ain't going to do him like that. He trying to win his money back. But shout out to Dalvin, man. Zeddy Coach. That's my boy, for real.
Wish you would have came to Houston instead of... No, I'm saying...
What, instead of done the Boilermaker stuff?
Nah, I'm just...
You just what?
This the messy side of YouTube, where Snoop, they know I'm very transparent. You want some information? Come to me.
Oh yeah, Snoop can give it to you. That boy can't hold water.
I cannot hold water. No, only...
Snoop don't say that.
There it is.
Is that what you been looking for?
Yo, I've been looking for this remote because this remote controls my lights. We spent like 10 minutes searching for this. Whole time, it's under the pizza box.
Bro, how do you eat all of this food?
Me?
Yeah, like every day you do this, bro?
No, like I did an interview with Boy Stop Capping, and I told him like
Stop capping.
I usually mukbang either the night before or the day of, which I don't like doing because a lot of times I find myself like behind. But
behind on what though?
Behind on like uploading. So like sometimes, especially when I have like collabs, because I love doing collabs. I probably collab with more people than Dalvin.
Yeah, that's what's up though.
I mean, like other than his family, obviously. But I've had you. I've done a collab with Asia, Taylor, Dante, Dalvin, Robert. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say more than Dalvin, but I love the collabs. I love like the kind of
Little Caesar and Hen Dog.
Oh wait. Well, maybe later. I love the collabs because it's so much easier to talk to people than it is to talk to yourself, especially when you.
I don't want to be able to talk like I'll be looking crazy talking to myself. Like, what should I be talking about?
Right, and a lot of times too, it's like it's so much easier to like spread it out. So like, hopefully the mukbang world goes into from like maybe like the gluttonous stuff that people originally liked into like more like a podcast while eating type vibe. Because I can rock with that. Because
that's what this is though, like an eating podcast.
Well, I asked like my audience, but realistically, when you have 10, 13,000 views and like 8 comments saying that they like that, you don't really have a good like idea of what people like. Because sometimes when it comes to,
how do you not have a good idea if people come?
Okay, so if 13,000 people watch and 8 people say they hate you, you're gonna think everybody hates you. No, 13 people said that. 13,000 people said nothing. They were okay with it.
So you basically
and then you have 13 dislikes, but you have 2,000 likes. And you can easily focus on like the negative stuff people say, but it's like, bro, some people are literally just trolling. Some people legitimately didn't like what you did.
That's when
I've had people DM me saying like, Snoop, you should stop doing this, and I've taken it, a lot of it to heart, like, I should, but I'm stressed right now. I'm going,
What are you doing? What are you doing that people don't like exactly?
A lot of people have said cussing too much.
I didn't watch the
but I don't care about, because I know I don't cuss too much. Like even
what's cussing too much? Though?
Even in my deal, I know people that cuss like, even like when we kick it just us. I don't cuss like that. I don't cuss like a sailor. Like I really do feel like it's tacky.
Do you?
No.
You've been saying that, but I'm like, I think that's cap.
It's not. I don't.
Because I cuss a lot, bro.
I know, and so does Robert. And I don't.
I'm gonna have to check. I ain't been around you lately, so I can't really say.
Listen, sure. I never have. I say nigga a lot. Yeah.
Oh, y'all say nigga. I ain't even know nigga was like is it a cuss word?
I didn't know that either until my dad made us stop saying it. We came back from Cleveland. We spent the summer with my mom in Cleveland, and we came back and we was all over the place. He's like, no more saying that. And then in Cleveland, like a lot of the lingo, they would be calling people crackheads. Anything you do, like
you're a crackhead.
Yeah, like what do they say for like stuff like that now? Like, you fried. Like they call somebody fried or something like that. Anything you did was a crackhead. So my dad, we came back and he was like, no more Cleveland slang. He's like, but
no more Cleveland slang.
Don't tell me I done dog all these niggas on myself.
Yeah, that's why I say just get one. I don't really want.
They're gonna be like, Snoop, you don't even eat.
I'm eating, bro.
Your beard, you know what? Dalvin, if you're watching this, look at Lavonti's beard. Show him from side to side. Bro, he had one of them beards that I thought was never gonna grow in, and
it still got some growing to do, baby,
Bro, your beard came in. You must have been doing a lot of mug banging from the ladies.
A lot of oral presentation? No, bro. No.
Bro, your beard was hectic. You had Anthony Hamilton. I didn't even notice that. Nah, Anthony Hamilton.
You must ain't seen Tyrese's beard.
You know who Anthony Hamilton is?
Of course I know who that is. I'm black. What black person don't know who Anthony Hamilton is unless they young? Super young, like 20.
Nah.
Shots fired.
You don't even be on YouTube no more.
You don't?
Nah.
Who, Rob don't? Stop doing some Rob, my boy. Shout out to Rob, Sir Baker on phone.
Nah, he my boy too, but he don't like certain stuff being said. But there is a story I'm gonna tell. Cause
I'm surprised Rob don't know who Anthony Hamilton is, cause Rob love R&B though.
He know who Anthony Hamilton is.
Oh, why you throwing salt on me like that? See, you don't. Because I mean, don't throw salt, bro.
Listen, Rob know who Anthony Hamilton is. It just bothers him if I say that he don't.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, yeah, I know Rob.
No. I told him he don't know who Jaheim is. Bro.
No, Rob down.
He went on a 30-minute spiel. He was like singing all the Jaheim songs, playing it. Look, and in my face, like, I'm like, nah, you looked at the lyrics. No, I did not know it. It's just like, no, I'm down. Nah, I'm playing.
You ain't down, bro. No, Rob down. is the only dude that I can say I can get in a car with, and if I'm on some mellow, smooth, trying to listen to some like R&B and be chill, you know, still going out or something, but just like, man, I want to listen to something a little, you know what I'm saying? And Rob would be the only cat to be like, I'm rocking with it. Everybody else would get in the car with me, man, what, you in love? Who got you in love? Who got your nose wide open?
Soft, you soft.
Like, bro, I just love music, bro. Like, I love all genres of music. I think all three of us like that, though. Like,
yeah, Rob definitely loves music. Honestly, I haven't been into music a lot lately. I think I've just been more into, I don't know, I feel like I had just like a year where I was just in my head more than anything. That's why I like being with guests more. I did my first video here by myself, and then I rewatched it, and I'm like, this is not me.
But the one that you just made by yourself when you had the little egg cup, you know, breaking cups.
Yeah,
that was dope.
That was because I watched my first video that I did when I was back, and I realized like I'm looking like so sad and stuff like that because like I'm letting too much, you know, other stuff get the best of me. And then when I did that, you know, I kind of tried to, you know, just muster up, you know, what I needed to do and just go out here and make it happen. Because I'm surprised, you know, Dalvin been grinding since COVID, you know, doing his own videos. And it's kind of hectic. It's kind of hectic doing videos by yourself or whatever. And to be doing it for so long and so consistent and stuff like that. But y'all, my camera keeps cutting off. I don't know what's going on.
Is this?
I'll edit it out and I'll edit this too, but I'll let them know. But I need to figure out what's going on. Y'all, this is the first time in my own home studio. My first guest had to be Lavonti. You don't have a YouTube?
No, I don't have a YouTube.
You gonna do like a mentor thing, learn the ropes?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show my face a couple times before I bust anything out, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how I rock with my boyski. Try to see what's going on.
But y'all, if y'all been rocking with me, y'all done seen him. He's a moderator. We talk about him all the time. You're a moderator on my lives.
See, what is moderator? I don't even know what.
You make someone a moderator on your lives. You're a moderator.
Yeah, you keep saying moderator on your lives, but what is a moderator though?
You're able to like.
I know I'm probably stupid, but I don't know.
You're able to like control comments, block people, do stuff like that.
On Instagram?
Oh, YouTube.
On who?
Anyway.
No, I'm just playing. So when I be on your live on YouTube, I can just stop if I don't like somebody talking.
You can block anybody's comment.
I can be like, ooh, I didn't even know that. I'm about to start doing
but it just be the people talking crazy.
Yeah, I saw one chick talking real crazy.
Some people be on there.
Ooh, look at Snoop making it. Once you got haters, once you got them first couple haters, you done made it already, bro.
Low-key, I think we was talking about that earlier because I feel like it brings a kind of like somebody hating on me, especially if it's undeserving, then I have more people that will defend me, and then it kind of
wait. Time out. What is deserving hate though? I don't think there's no such thing as I deserve that.
Well, I mean, it can be like you know, Snoop was being disrespectful or yada. And hold on, whoever told my mom on me, really?
Somebody.
Yeah, my mom called me, but listen, they know how I am. Mm-hmm. They expect it. It was just funny to her. But she like, yeah, boy, so I'm old. I'm like,
yeah, when you said that, I'm like, oh, we got a lot of testicles for that one, boy.
No, I'm just, that's who I've been my whole life. So
I know, but on YouTube.
So I've been like that my whole life. So
don't keep saying that.
They're saying they like that's just Snoop, you know.
I can't help. Fans already know that's just Snoop.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. so James's video, if you ever you probably don't watch James's video, but
yeah, he be doing. I think what he be doing be dope because he be doing stuff, eating with the hobos and stuff like that. That's creative, bro.
I don't think you can say hobos, but homeless, yeah.
I can't say. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta get politically correct if you want to do it. I'm teaching them, y'all. But yeah, he does a lot of good work. And
homeless people. I'm sorry.
Housing impaired, no.
I think his caption was hobos, wasn't it?
No, he would never put that.
Well, let me just stop saying hobos.
But Jesus Christ. I'm not. Hold on.
I didn't know.
Anyway,
yeah, I'm pretty.
No, he had Yeah, the Karen situation. What is that? You made me lose my train of thought. What was I
Karen.
saying? No, what was I saying before that when I talked about Dan's?
I can't say hobo.
No, before that.
I gotta be politically correct.
No, I don't even remember now. But I'll bring it up in the next video because
Karen. So the Karen.
his Karen situation, he handled it like really well, and that's not something. That's not how I would have handled it.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have had to.
I would have picked up them lobster rolls and threw them at her. Like.
Yeah, she would have. I wouldn't have hit her or nothing, but she definitely would have.
She would have some words.
I would have expressed myself very, very strongly to her.
That's buggish, bro. DAWBs.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous how she did. That was like the perfect Karen moment that could have went like. I would have
viral.
Yeah, and
I thought James was about to take off, and she took the food. That was so. Because you didn't see the whole video where he's literally swimming for these lobsters and catching them, and James is so excited and so happy, and then it's like, for her to do that.
Yeah, that's buggish.
I'll probably.
Why do people be like that? Why do you think people like that?
What people?
Just
no.
Why do you think people be like waste their whole day to just make somebody else's day horrible? Like the one job that I think is like the most trashiest job, like it's the most let me say. I know this job I think is like the most pettiest, and like why would you be that? Is like a parking ticketer. Like that's all you do all day is sit around trying to get somebody a ticket, bro. Like no, I won't want that job. You making my life miserable.
I mean, I think there are people who don't like necessarily understand life. Like there's more to life than you sprinting down streets to write a ticket. Like
I couldn't be like
come on,
a parking ticketer. I'll probably get fired very quickly because I wouldn't.
I ain't worried about that. But if they're like making you hit quotas and stuff, and you make cops hit quotas and stuff like that, like it almost just seemed not fair. Like this, I don't know. But one thing y'all don't know about Lavonti, and we're starting to dive into that, is we can get very political, very deep, which is something I told him I didn't want to do on our first video. Maybe you'll see it tomorrow because we're gonna film tomorrow.
Yeah, I kind of hate like talking about that in general with anybody now because it's just like a waste of time.
I literally feel the same way. I feel like I'm wasting my breath because people don't actually understand. And if you listen, it's one of them things. That's why when Lavonti calls me, there's only two people. Maybe three people. Yeah, two people that can call me, and I know if I answer this phone, I should cancel out the next 2 to 3 hours, and that's Lavonti and Robert, and it's because we get so deep into like these conversations, and we hold each other accountable on the opinions back and forth, and we all like it's very deep, which is
yeah, we are three super deep individuals. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's...
And I don't even think they know that about me. Because I'm very deep. Because I just show, like, this playful side. But at the end of the day, like, I do want to, like, let you in on some of the, like, deeperness.
Well, that's why you perfect for this, because you got different avenues to go into that. Like, I know you're doing the mukbangs and everything like that. I probably suck at it. This is my first time, so maybe next time we should do, like, I saw Beloved, she did like a taco challenge where she had like 20 minutes or like 15 minutes to eat as many tacos as you can. We should do something like that. That was pretty dope too. And she did like a silent mukbang where you just hear her eating. That's pretty dope. That's creative stuff. But you got a lot of avenues where you can go a lot of different ways. So I want to see what you got, because you're very creative too. So we all are.
I said, what you create?
A creative mindset, artistic mind.
Did you? Okay.
What?
All right, but you want to shout out any socials?
Not at this moment, man. I'm gonna just keep it on a low key scheme, you know what I'm saying, for now. But man, my name Tay. I appreciate my boy Snoop. I ain't seen him. How when was the last time I seen you?
Have you seen me the whole time I was in Houston? Because anytime I visit, I don't know if you even came back.
I think I did once.
Maybe once.
Did you come while the Bucks was
Yeah, but I.
Oh, you never even explained how much you was hating on the Bucks. He was hating on the Bucks so heavy.
No.
Heavy.
No. We are doing our outro.
Yeah, but yeah.
This is Snoop TV.
For sure. Go ahead, bro.
Nah. So tell them. This gonna let them know I'm not from Milwaukee. I'm from Appleton.
Yeah, you're from Nina.
But you can find me on all socials at Lecarson. OnlyFans, Lecarson as well. No,
got OnlyFans?
No, Twitter. I wish. If I had like 1 million subscribers, I'd make an OnlyFans, and I'd be in there flexing,
giving them a little sneak peek of your workouts. Pay $5 to see this next workout.
But and if you haven't subscribed and you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me at Lecarson on share. Let me know how you like my guest. Please don't be calling him sexy in the comments, because don't gas him up, because he is definitely not that. He looks like Franklin the Turtle. Snoop TV is.
Keep my shit been going, oh, see, no, you are not my bro. Please quit acting like you know me.